Hey folks, becoming a travel agent, lesson number 2. And here's the question I get asked the most. How did I become a travel agent? Look, this was never something I intended to do. This is my second career. I spent over 30 years in film, television, marketing, creative design. Started out in broadcast news, then I worked for some other companies, had my own creative agencies for over 20 years in Atlanta. 2 of the best gigs I ever had. One working with Alton Brown on Good Eats. I did all the post-production and animation, got to even be on a couple of shows.
Clowns? What sort of sissy's afraid of clowns?
And number 2, working with President Carter and the Carter Center on some amazing global documentaries. We produced hundreds of projects at the creative agency. We were fortunate to be a part of multiple Emmy and Peabody Awards during that time. And then the last 7 years of my career, I spent working for other companies building internal creative marketing and video agencies. And then I turned 55. Apparently, when you turn 55, you don't know anything anymore. You're out of touch. So I essentially got shoved out of the creative world. And ironically, my last job was with a senior living company. I was too old to work for them. The irony of that will never get lost on me. So I had to figure out my next career path. And now we've been cruising for almost 20 years. I love to travel. Just happened to run into a travel agent on the Scarlet Lady on our very first sailing on the Scarlet Lady. Got to talking, and that's how I found out about host agencies and becoming a travel agent and all this other good stuff. So it would just seem like a natural pairing. I mean, we've been cruising almost 20 years. We love to travel. I love creating travel content. I have social media strategy, and now I knew how to become a travel agent. So I started off in one host agency and then quickly pivoted over to the KHM Travel Group. Now we're about 18 months in. We booked plus or minus about 800 vacations so far, largely because of you. You all have been absolutely amazing. You know, it was here on TikTok that y'all started asking me, man, I wish you were a travel agent. I would totally book through you. Well, your little needling and prodding actually got the process jump-started. And through social media, we built an amazing clientele, amazing friendships with many of you. That's my favorite part, is when we're on a ship or we do a group cruise and we get to meet you guys. That is so awesome. So basically, I became a travel agent because I got shoved out of my first career and I needed to find a second career. And who knew that I would love this, honestly, about as much as I love doing television. I mean, doing television was cool, but you know, you worked on things for like 6 months to a year before you finally got to the payoff. Here, we get to plan a vacation and then we get to hear from you guys when you come back. And it's like, oh my God, that was like the most amazing vacation. And that feels awesome. When we get it right, when we send you guys on amazing vacation, that is so awesome. So folks, that's how I became a travel agent. I'm really curious for those of you who either are a travel agent right now, or maybe you're considering that second career. What did you start out in? Was this always your career, or did you start in something else? Hey folks, if we can help you with your travels in any way, look, we do cruises, land tours, expedition, and luxury, including up to private jets. You want to take a private jet somewhere? We can totally set you up with that. Hey, just reach out. Where's WalterTravel.com. Have an awesome day, everybody.